Yes, we are. Hello and welcome back to the Heavily Hawthorn YouTube channel. It's had a rebranding. It was Hawk TV. Changed it for the new season. It's now Heavily Hawthorn. And we are here for the preview for the Hawthorn versus Essendon game at the MCG on Friday night at 7:40. Round one, didn't do anything for last round, but we're back for the new season. It's been a while. We missed the whole of last season, but yeah, can't wait. Obviously, didn't start off the season how we wanted to last week against the Giants, falling by 27 points. But fresh opportunity here against an Essendon side who bit inexperienced, but this will be a good game. You just know it. Obviously, everything that happened with Zach Merritt on the off season. Obviously, the deal didn't get done, so now he'll be lining up against the Hawks in an Essendon jumper still, and yeah, we will try and we'll hopefully beat the Bombers convincingly, and get our first win on the board for 2026. Last week we didn't look great. We had a few breakdowns defensively. Tom Barris, Josh Battle, they just didn't really look on. James Sicily was a standout. He played brilliantly. Lloyd Meek also, he had a pretty good game, but Nick Watson kicked 2 goals too, and Jack Gunston as well, 4 goals, continuing his hot form into the new season. But anyway, we're here for the Essendon Hawthorn preview. Obviously, we know how much of a rivalry these two teams are. They hate each other with a passion. I will not be in attendance for this game, but will most certainly be watching it from home. So Cam McKenzie, again, not sure. He's a question mark whether he will play, subject to a fitness test. So we're not sure yet if he's passed that or not, or if he'll be playing. So yeah, obviously if he does play, it will add to the midfield depth, and he's really the only one out of the 24 that we fielded last week who would normally play. Obviously, our midfield is where we did struggle last week. We knew it was going to be something that we struggled with, but I'm just excited to see the midfield matchup this week. I think John Newcombe genuinely plays pretty good against Essendon. We need him to stand up. Big Connor Nash also is a brute in there. We need him, but Josh Ward is the one we really need to stand up, I think. Obviously, John Newcombe's a big, he's our main midfielder, but you need more than one. And yeah, we've been struggling to find that. Connor McDonald moved in through the off season. Nick Watson played a bit of midfield in the off season. Sam Butler's been rolling through there for his career. But I think we need to win the ball and get it to the outside as quickly as possible, because that's where we do our best work. I think if we can get clearances, hopefully somewhat match the Essendon midfield. Obviously, Merritt, Caldwell, Sam Durham. So they're definitely probably one of their strengths, their midfield, Essendon. But hopefully we can rebound off half back. Obviously, one of their weaknesses is their forward line, their half forwards. So hopefully Carl Amon and Jarman Impey and all the main men off the half back line can get to work in the link up play, the kicking and get a bit of speed on the ball, and get it into our forwards as quickly as possible. I think that's where it will be won. The midfield. I think. Essendon. They do have some good players to rotate through there. But if we can get we can win the ball and just get it going our way, which is probably what we missed last week. Get into our forwards and put a big score on the board. It's going to be important. It's going to be a big crowd at the MCG. Hopefully we can, hopefully the Hawthorn fans get out there, it's starting to become a bit of a tradition, Hawthorn Essendon round 1, so hopefully it stays like that. Hopefully we can keep beating them. I have tipped us, so hopefully get my tip there right. Hawthorn, we should win this game. Essendon coming into the season, favourites to finish around the bottom 4, probably just out of it, if they can play some decent football. But yeah, hopefully the Hawks can get up, get our game going, get back to our form that we were in last year, and just really get our season right. It's going to be important with Sydney, Geelong and Western Bulldogs in the next 3 games after that, to get a win on the board, sooner rather than later, so we can get a bit of confidence going into those games against the higher quality teams. And yeah, no better way to do it. Friday night lights, huge crowd building in. Yeah, Hawthorn Essendon, can't wait. I'm going to tip the Hawks by 22 points in this one. And yeah, hopefully, get the job done, go 1-1. So yeah, speak to you next time.